What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. It's going to be a relatively short video. We are back at AR headquarters because some of my cars sold. We're going to get into that. We're going to move them over to the driveway so the tow truck operator can come pick them up and haul them away. The first car that sold is the SEMA Mustang. I am kind of excited about it, and at the same time I'm really going to miss this car. This is one that I fell in love with. I love driving it. It is an absolute blast. It brings just nothing but smiles, and it gets looks everywhere it goes. Now, for the new owner, I'm going to throw this into the car. I'm not giving them the magazine because the magazine is mine, and there was only one of them that had this car in it. So that's kind of a memento that I'm going to keep for myself. But I got all of the articles relating to this car right here. I stapled them, and I'm gonna put them in the car for the new owner so they have something in case they don't know what this car is, and they probably don't. Chances are they're not viewers of the channel. But I am going to include this for the new owners. We're gonna fire it up. We're gonna move the old girl over to the driveway where she can go down the road to her new home. I'm gonna miss her. I'm really gonna miss this car. All right. Let's get her over there. I need to get this yard mowed, man. This yard is getting really rough over here. All right, one down. We got two more to go. We went from not selling anything to suddenly everything sold. The next car that sold, you guys already knew about this one. The Toyota Celica. I'm hoping the battery is still charged up on this one. I'm probably gonna get that Cadillac into the garage here. It's going up for sale today. I want to put that battery on charge. I don't want somebody to get a car with a dead battery, you know. That's just, are you serious? All right, we got the Celica running. She wasn't very happy about it though. Daggum batteries, man. You leave these cars sitting as long as I do for months, and the batteries just go dead on them. All right, this is number 2, and I think the third car is really gonna surprise you because I did not expect that third car to sell. So let's straighten this out and let's go get car number 3. Car number 3, the Aston Martin. This is another kind of bittersweet moment, man. My first exotic car. It's kind of a big deal for me. Never thought I'd have one, and yeah, here it is. I love this car. I really do. I love them all. I love all of my cars. I just can't keep them all. So this is another one that's going down the road as well. They're on their way to pick up all 3 of these. And if you're wondering how much I let these go for, because obviously with the way the auction went, I must have taken a wash on these things. I must have taken a bath in these cars. Well, hold on just a minute. Once we get them all lined up for the thumbnail, I'm gonna tell you how much I sold these cars for, and I think you're gonna be shocked. And there they are, the 3 amigos, man. The SEMA Mustang, the Aston Martin, my 2 most expensive cars. This one was $25,000 or so. That one was $24,000, and that one wasn't that bad. I think I only paid maybe $1,500 for that. I know it's loud out here. Please forgive all the traffic and the Jake brake. But anyway, I sold this one. Copart called me and they said they got the person that bid $17,000 on this up to $25,000. Believe it or not, Copart does that. They will call back the high bidders and they will try to negotiate a better price for the seller. They have a dedicated team just for that. Kind of like closers, man, is what they are. They're closers. So Copart got me $25,000 for my Aston Martin. So I didn't lose anything on that car. I didn't make anything, but I didn't lose anything. You guys saw this one. We ended up getting, I think it was $2,600 for this. Not bad for a car that, you know, I only had maybe $1,500, $1,600 in, something like that. And then the SEMA Mustang. This is the one I was most concerned about losing my rear on. And I'm happy to say that although I lost a little bit of money, it could have been a lot worse. I currently have, what, well, I don't want to talk about how much I got into it. $27,000, I think, is what I actually have into this car. I got 20. Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow. But at the end of the day, I'm happy that it's gone. I love these cars, I really do. And I hope they all treat their new owners very, very well. Now, I've got another auction coming up today. By the time you see this video, that auction will be over. And we've got the Elante going up. We've got the Jeep. The Jeep is almost sold. It is really close. The C230 over there is going up as well. And the Cadillac Seville is going up, which leaves only... Oh, and the Corvette, Sam Crack's Corvette is going up as well. So if all of these sell, that will only leave us with this right here, the rollback tow truck that I just love for some strange reason, and the Fleetwood, which should be coming back in a video very soon from the auto swap, because like I said, I had something pretty big done to it that's going to make a big difference in the way it looks. I think you guys are going to appreciate me taking the extra step and paying the extra money to do the right thing and make it look good. So we're moving all these cars out. Before we get out of here, I wanted to clear up something because I've seen the comments. I do read the comments. I don't answer them all, but I do read them. And I've seen a lot of questions in the comment section about what's going on, because it's like, Randy's having a fire sale. Randy must be broke. The city must have come down on Randy and is making him get rid of all of his cars. All right, well, why don't we get into that real quick and then we'll get out of here. All right, let's start with Randy ran out of money. Randy's broke. Actually, that's not far from true, but that's not why I'm getting rid of these cars. See, these cars are actually on my floor plan through my dealership. It's a wholesale dealership, but I have a floor plan, which means all these cars go through basically credit. It's credit that I borrowed, so it's really not hurting me too badly to hold on to them. Yes, there are fees associated with it, and I do have to pay for these cars every month, but it's really not that big of a deal. So no, I'm not getting rid of the cars because I'm broke, but at the same time, I'm in the middle of doing my taxes, and I'm almost done. I think we actually spent more money last year than we made. I think this will be my very first year running at what's called a net operating loss. I was kind of shocked, but I guess it's to be expected with the way the economy is going, with inflation, with interest rates. Everybody's feeling the squeeze, including myself. But as of today, as of right now, no, I'm not broke, and selling the cars has nothing to do with me being a little tight on money. I did have a nest egg put back for emergencies, and we have had to dip into it. I'm not going to lie. It's been tight the last several months, but that's what you prepare for, right? And hopefully we pull through it. If not, we'll overcome it, because that's what we do here. We don't sit around and cry about things. We get up, we pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, and we move on. So yes, money is tight. It's got nothing to do with these cars, because these cars are through a floor plan. Next, the city is making me get rid of my cars, or the county, right? Because they're all junk, crappy cars. Well, no, that's not the case either, guys. I know this looks like it's a residence, right? It's a house, and it's surrounded by other houses. But before I could open a wholesale dealership here, I had to get special permission from the county and the city to operate a car dealership, which means as a car dealership, you cannot just show up on my property and fine me for my cars. You know, you can't tag all of my cars. You can't fine me for having all of these vehicles here, and you can't make me get rid of them, move them, or anything else. This is a car lot. And again, I was given special permission from the county and the city to operate here. I have those letters, and without those letters, I would not have been given a license by the state of Oklahoma. Oklahoma requires, if you're going to be doing business in a residential area, you have to get permission, and you have to have verifiable letters and phone numbers and people that they can contact before they will hand out a dealer's license. Now, with all that said, I know there's going to be some people going, I told you, Randy. I told you that this was going to happen, that the economy was going to collapse, that everything. Look, bad things happen all the time, and I'm not overly concerned about it. That's one of the benefits of coming from nothing like I did, okay? When you grow up with nothing and you have something, to me, you already understand, because you had to live with nothing, that life is not about having a bunch of things. It's great to have things. It's absolutely great. Yes, and people said money won't buy you happiness. I'm not quite sure about that. But when you started out with nothing, you realize when you're younger that it's not about possessions. It's about the people around you. That's what's important. It's relationships. That's what's important. I've survived with nothing, and I can survive with nothing again. So if I woke up tomorrow and the world came crashing down around me and it's like I lost everything I worked for, would it be humiliating? Yes. Would it hurt my pride? Yeah, of course it would. But at the end of the day, I got to live a great life that I never expected to be able to live. So instead of looking at it as a catastrophe, I look at it as a blessing. I've been blessed to live this life. Are you kidding me? So if something happens and it all goes away tomorrow, I was still very blessed to live this wonderful life that I got to live. That's the way I look at it. So for me, it's not impending doom. Everything's going to end. It's, I'll do it again. If that's what it comes down to, I'll do it again. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to fall over and get run over and not pick myself up. I'll do it again. With that said, I don't foresee that kind of stuff happening. I think things are going to turn around here on the channel pretty soon. So I'm not overly concerned about it. However, if things do get too bad, I do have some assets that I can liquidate if I need to. My uncle's house is a big one. I didn't realize how much I spent on that place until I started doing my taxes. Even though I got the house for free, I spent way more than I thought. I was not keeping track, and that was a big mistake on my part. That house means so much to me. I didn't care about how much I was spending on it. It's fully furnished now with new appliances and new furniture, new beds, new, like, everything, new kitchen table, new chairs. I really went into that place. New windows, new roof, new insulation. We figured it up, and with the furniture and everything, I've got over $50,000. And I got that house in like October of last year. Since October, I have spent over $50,000 on that house. And I don't regret it, but I should have been a lot more careful with how I was spending money. That was careless on my part, and it was a mistake to spend that much money without really keeping track of how much was being spent and where it was going to. I messed up. I messed up really big on that house. So at the end of the day, if I was forced into a situation where I needed cash, I could liquidate that house. I don't know if I could do it. You know, I mean, the house can be liquidated. I just don't know if I'm capable of letting it go. I feel like the lifeblood of my family runs through that house. You know, that house means more. It's not just a house to me. That house means a lot to me. But at the same time, I do have a family here, you know, that I have to make sure is taken care of. So if things got too bad, yeah, I suppose I could try to let go of the house, but I don't think it's going to get to that. I just wanted to address some of this stuff that I've been seeing in the comment section, man. The main thing is really to take away from this is, yeah, money's tight. It's probably tight for you as well, man. Groceries are costing me like 3 times what they used to. I pay $1,500 in health insurance every month. All right, everything. You got to pay for everything. Operating costs. Even though I own this house and I own this shop, I got to pay for everything. Taxes. It's absolutely insane. the better you do, it's not like the better you do, the more they take in a fair situation. This is like once you cross a certain threshold, all of a sudden everybody's grabbing at you to get as much money from you as possible. Like it's crazy. I'm paying $40,000 to $50,000 a year in taxes just to the IRS. Another $10,000 to $15,000 a year goes to the state of Oklahoma. Property taxes on my brand new house that I built went up $1,000 in the last year, and they're projecting it's going to go up another $1,000. My mortgage at my brand new house was $1,250 a month. It's now almost $2,000 a month because of how much the amount in escrow has gone up for homeowners insurance and property taxes. It's insane how much things are increasing, and I don't know how many people are feeling that kind of a squeeze, but I'm feeling it, and I make good money, and I'm starting to feel the squeeze. So I can only imagine how everybody else is feeling it. It's bad. I don't know where everybody's coming off saying, "Hey, the economy's great, we're booming, things are wonderful." No, man. No, things are getting real bad real fast, and I worry not just for myself, but for you guys out there too watching these videos. I guarantee you, some of you will comment below, you know what I'm talking about. Some people will deny it. They'll just be like, nah, man, nothing's happening. The world's great. It's not. Everybody is feeling the pinch right now. And boy, I sure do miss the way things were just a year or so ago. It seems like it was so, well, besides COVID, it seems like things were so much better from a financial perspective. But anyway, I could rant on about that for days. I got to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to drop your comments down below. Hopefully, you have some clarification on what's going on the channel. I've used up most of my floor plan money on all of the cars you see here. So getting rid of them means that I basically have a freed up floor plan that I can start purchasing some new content cars with, so we can bring some stuff to the channel other than walkarounds. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.